Okay, we are back. This is Seth again, and I'm here with Lisa Wilhoit, who did the voice of Connie D'Amico, among others.
Hello.
And Steve Callahan, who wrote this fabulous episode.
Oh, you're too kind.
Yeah.
Corner there. And that'll just be our little secret. And if you tell anyone that that bush is there, I will come to your house and I will cut you. Oh, jeez, mine doesn't look anything like his. Ah, to hell with it.
Boy, that brings back memories, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And not even necessarily of this show. So do you comment during the opening credits?
Yeah, you comment wherever you want.
Okay.
Can we sing?
You can sing, Lisa. Feel free to sing along.
That's a man who paws a cake. Seth, you should sing it. You're singing
God.
3 voices on this
Well,
thing.
come on now.
Oh, and there's the famous effin' cry or laugh and
Which
cry.
We've established that. People think it's F and cry. It is actually laugh and cry.
I'm sure you said that 8 times by now.
Yeah.
So this whole Clam Day sequence,
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, was originally written as something entirely different. And we rewrote it.
Like a fishwife. Come on, you herring-loving frigate rod.
Fresh, are you gonna take that?
A lot of New England flavor in this episode.
Oh, totally, especially in this opening sequence.
Oh, for the love of beer!
Ew.
Very realistic.
I think so.
Brian is frozen.
What? Yeah. What the hell is?
I don't know. There's a lot of glitchy things like that in this episode. It's our first episode with Adam West.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
He was an excellent sport, and he came back and did like 4 or 5 more episodes.
Thank you.
Is this one of the early episodes?
This is what is it? Second season?
It's season 2, episode 8 of season 2. 2ACX08
Wow.
is its production number.
See, this is Steve's special talent.
have all
He
the
can
production-
recite,
All the production numbers memorized.
does that really on dates? Like, is that something that really?
Oh
works for
yes,
you?
that gets me a lot of mileage with the women.
I'm sure.
But wait, back to Adam West. I remember meeting Adam in the record that day, and I was very fascinated to meet him because I was always a huge Batman fan, and it was a very special moment for me.
I think I could just see that guy's ass when the clam was pulling him up.
Oh, it's very possible.
Yeah. It's funny. I was we were developing a show for Adam when I was at Hanna-Barbera that never went anywhere, but we were having trouble getting a hold of him, so we called him up and finally got him at home. And I said, "Geez, Adam, it's like trying to get a hold of Pentagon to reaching you." And he goes, "Well, Seth, our nation's security is my top concern." So what are you doing right now? I'm pouring some dog food into a bowl.
Something like that would be nice.
Shut up! Shut up! Just shut up!
This is another Seth voice in this episode. It's the Magic Clam.
It's your voice?
It was.
I think so.
Look, watch this, watch this.
Do you do any girls? You do the.
Lisa,
You do
that's
a lot
a very
of them.
loaded question.
Oh gosh.
Don't answer that one.
I don't know how you mean that, but I consider myself extremely respectable.
To contemplate killing the clam.
I think I can do a passable Edith Bunker. That's about it.
Awake last night, Miles. I saw you. I think it's time for me to go.
There's a lot of debate as to how the clam should talk, as I remember, like whether it should move its shell or just wiggle around inside.
Absolutely. And yeah, whether
It's like
it should.
a tongue.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
how big the clam should be.
Yeah.
I remember there was an extended debate about that. And here's the thing I was talking about, where the voice is one actor and the crying is the second actor. Is another little glitch.
Tomahawk to the head.
Yeah, a lot of mistakes in Family Guy. A lot of really.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, I've watched this episode 1,000,000 times.
Have you really?
So I've had an opportunity
Because
to.
you wrote it?
Every time
God,
someone comes.
you always had like a big ego, Steve.
I know you don't mean that. No, people come over to the house. They're like, "Oh, we gotta watch your episode." I've seen it, plenty of times.
Play the magic clam. Aren't you proud of your dad, kids?
Are you kidding? God, this is worse than having Ronald McDonald for a father.
Lisa, one of your voices coming up.
Oh yeah.
Bye, Dad. Don't wait up.
Whoa, wait a minute, Lisa, come back here. You're not going out with all that makeup on.
But Dad.
Upstairs, you're a McDonald, not a whore.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Ronald McDonald, I guess we establish, is a stern taskmaster.
Sure.
Well, that's what Peter's penis looks like.
How could you embarrass me like that? Nobody better pull this kind of crap at my slumber party tonight.
Don't
We're mentioning
worry,
that
hon. You and your friends are gonna have a great
Mila
time.
would come in and regale us with, you know, would gab for about maybe 25 to 30 minutes before we actually got any work done.
Oh, we better stop by the hospital so I can get my cooties shot.
Shut up.
Just leave me and my friends alone tonight, okay?
Is he wearing earrings?
Chris?
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
he's wearing an earring, and it's actually funny you mention that because we got rid of that.
In the third season, right?
Christ. We were high
Oh,
here.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
Didn't it one? Does he have 2 earrings?
He has, you know,
It seems like
he's supposed to have one, but
I think there's 2. I
Yeah,
couldn't tell
I
if it was
think
his
so, too.
earlobes or not.
I think at different points he has 1, and different points he has 2.
yeah, in the third season he doesn't have any. But it was from Chris's early persona before the show was sold as like more of a punker kind of guy.
Right. Oh, one of the,
Meg's sleepover.
Meg's sleepover. Do you know what I'm about to say? I think you do.
What?
Well, one of the girls at the sleepover
Is designed after
is
after your
designed
wife.
after my wife. I actually brought photographs into the animators of my wife, and they modeled the character after
Wow,
this.
that's cool.
Yeah,
It's the one on the right, I think.
it's the
Does
blonde.
your wife wear like a big blue barrette?
Every day, I make her wear it.
I think that may even be you doing the voice of Steve's wife, Lisa.
Oh, I think it might be.
Because I knew I did one of those girls.
Yeah, she has a
I think that may be the
speaking
one.
scene coming up, and I'm stuck in the stairs.
Oh, God, kill me now.
Hello. Karen.
What the hell?
I remember
God's
God getting a phone call from
Right.
a hot chick. I think that was a Ricky Blitt contribution, actually.
yeah.
I'll make it up to you. I'll get you Davy Jones for your school dance.
Wasn't there an extended version of that gag
I believe there was.
that none of us can remember?
There were a lot of things that were cut from this. Well, I mean, from all the episodes, but I remember later there was an extended scene with Brian that was cut. I'll mention it when we get there, but
It's a good thing I have this.
I sort of missed it.
I am not a crook.
Here's where Chris is supposed to be laughing, but there's
Oh,
no
yeah.
audio.
It's just robotic.
Okay, here's Lisa. Here's you as my wife's
I don't know.
image.
You asked him.
Not exactly.
Is that your voice?
Let's talk.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my voice.
I'll be Mark, and you ask me out to the box social or whatever the devil it is you children are doing these days.
Jesus. Stewie counseling.
Young
Counseling.
adolescent girls.
How old is he supposed to be?
Stewie is supposed to be 1.
Yeah, in fact, there's even a reference in this show to him, sort of an oblique reference to his age. Peter actually says Shazam
That's right.
when he climaxes. It's a little fact that we've...
Chris's
little window
hair looks,
into his
Chris's hair
soul.
looks green at night, if you notice.
Your friends.
My family scared them away. I just wish there was some way I can make them understand how embarrassing they are.
Welcome back to Diane. Erica, it's time for Mario's little confession.
Oh, this
Now,
is the.
this is a bit that was actually part of another episode. Do you remember this? This was this whole bit of I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm a horse, I'm a broom.
Yeah.
This idea was conceived as part of the third act of a different episode that got kind of shelved. It was originally going to be part of the Weinstein episode. Peter,
which did not air.
which did not air, but initially in that Peter was going to become a wrestler, and it went a whole different direction.
Okay. So, how do you feel?
To be honest with you, Diane, I'm surprised.
Man, this is a great show.
Oh, there's also some characters here that we recognize from other episodes.
Oh, the salesman in the front row.
And Guillermo,
Yeah.
and the soccer parent on the right.
Maybe some of them just.
And there's a pan shot coming up later where there's other characters like that too.
Welcome to Diane. Today's guest is tired of being embarrassed by her family.
Meg, how did you get these tickets again?
Let's bring them up right now.
Meg, whatever problems we have can be settled.
Funny as Lori actually talks like that. She actually
Has that.
speaks with that news anchor's sense of refinement.
She does enough work like that. I'm sure it's rubbed off.
And we're back.
No commercials. I love it.
Do you have anything to say to your daughter?
Can't believe you do this.
We should put some in just for the hell of it.
Maybe now I won't
It's kind of
give you the
funny to see
antidote.
the commercials that aired actually during the show. They're all for like Gladiator. or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
The movie?
The movie, yeah.
Mm.
Dates it very much.
The dog's drinking a martini.
Yes,
He does
yes,
that
his
often.
favorite beverage.
I mean, we're just a regular American family. We have family dinners and we go to church together.
Yeah, and you even managed to humiliate me there.
Seth, do you want to talk about this?
Oh, yes, this was a gag from my student film.
And part
Wait
of
a minute, wait a minute. This was in the pilot, too.
Yeah, this is no, it wasn't in the pilot. It was
But
in
you
the
know,
pilot
we put it
presentation.
back into the one that is on this DVD set. So this gag actually appears twice on
Really?
this DVD set. Yeah, boy, is that embarrassing.
Yeah, it was in the pilot presentation, but in
Wow.
the show that actually aired, it was taken out.
We liked it so much that we put it in twice.
Well, it's a funny gag.
Meg,
That's hilarious.
Right. I should mention where Brian says, "Ha ha ha, that's hilarious." That's how Steve here used to laugh in the writers' room, and
So it's
when something amused him.
This is really a very thinly veiled impression of me.
Who are you calling Uncle Tom?
What?
Okay, time out. This kind of acrimony isn't gonna resolve our differences.
Just shut up and throw a chair.
Okay.
The floor is green there.
This scene was added late. This was like in one of the last rewrites.
Great show out there. Look, if you want an autograph right now, you either got to give me a pen or get me some snow.
I look at you and I see a series. In fact, we would like to put cameras in your house and follow the human drama that is your family. Kind of like the real world.
All right, then everyone will get to see me and my wacky antics. Black!
We were on Tuesdays by this time. One of 6 or 7, literally 6 or 7 different time slots that Family Guy occupied in its short run.
I think there was even an 8th day of the week that they put us on.
I think so. Catil's Day.
Oh, this is.
Oh, this is cool.
We did like a handheld camera thing here where we did this in post.
That's really cool.
You, cameraman! Make sure you use that Sybil Shepherd filter. If they can make her look half human, they should be able to take 6 months off my face.
See.
I find
The real world handwritten.
a little easier to get on the brush.
I think this, well, again, I'll mention it when we get there, but I think this might have been one of the first episodes to have a reference to Stewie's gender confusion.
Oh, the fact that Stewie
might be gay.
Mom, you have to do something. Dad's on TV
And
parading
as
around
many
in
times as I've seen this episode, I'm still not 100% sure what's on these plates that Lois is presenting to them.
Yeah, food was, what is it, like half a cantaloupe and...
Looks like pancakes.
See, to me it looks like a lemon wedge and a beehive.
Kind of does. I was thinking honeycomb.
Yeah. I guess it's pancakes.
What the hell is this? I said egg whites only! Are you trying to give me a bloody heart attack? Make it again! The breakfast thing.
All right, here we are.
It wasn't even about the eggs.
The real world confessionals.
I like the yolks. I don't...
This is one of my favorite parts of the episode.
There's always been a lot of tension between Lois and me. And it's not so much that I want to kill her. It's just, I want her not to be alive.
This is where we first, I think, started steering away from Stewie's taking over the world motive and just making him into a big queen.
Yeah, but just sort of generally giving him more layers and more to play than just that one thing.
I'm not sure where I stand sexually.
We did get us some mileage out of that.
Yeah, we did.
See, there he is with the 2 earrings.
Well, I'm glad I used his shovel to clean it up.
Wow, Joe, this sort of makes you like Larry from Three's Company. You know, I always thought he was sexy.
Yes! I am all about Larry over here!
On Sundays, we generally catch the early bird special here at the Lobster Shanty. There's fresh seafood, good prices, plus it's a shanty.
And you get to pick
This is the Griffins not really knowing what to say in front of the camera.
I kind of like that side of them.
Yeah.
The quiet side?
Yeah, well, just the not always having the witty line at their immediate disposal.
Right, there. It makes them real.
I don't want to wear a bib. Meg, honey, It's very cold in here. Maybe you'd be more comfortable with your bib on.
She means your nipples are sticking out.
Mom!
Nipples, nipples.
That's it? I want those cameras off.
Fourth wall! You're breaking the fourth wall!
Meg, you're the one that...
We did this a fair amount, too, where there would be some action happening in the background that was actually the joke.
Lengthy scenes with just
Look, this isn't necessarily a bad thing.
mindless dialogue, but the joke was going on.
Well, actually, that dialogue wasn't entirely mindless,
No.
too. There were jokes within it, too, so, but I
Right.
loved seeing Stewie's action in the background.
Lois, women 25 to 49, they see you as a role model.
Really?
Absolutely.
What about me?
Oh, you. Look, the bottom line is you folks are all still under contract, okay? But I've come up with a solution I think will make everyone happy.
Jason Gallagher.
And this is a
is
very...
where-
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So it's a very tiny part of the scene, but she refers to her teacher as Mr. Taylor, who actually was a beloved teacher of mine at my high school.
Really?
Yeah, good guy. He was like 6'9", my
There's,
chemistry teacher, so...
Lisa as Meg's replacement.
Can I offer you a cigarette?
New Meg.
Sorry. We have to keep this
Cool,
brief.
Meg.
TV executives don't want viewers to get confused and think you're Meg Griffin.
So you're just gonna let them recast me?
Hey, it could have been worse. They could have gone with Plan B. Brian, put a mask on.
I have an announcement. Meg Griffin's plane was shot down over the Sea of Japan. It spun in. There were no survivors.
Who do I see about the Section 8?
Fine. Do your stupid show without me. I'll be over Cleveland's house. I don't even want to be a part of this family anymore.
Meg.
She'll be okay. Come on, we gotta get back. The cameramen think we're taking Chris to soccer practice.
We're gonna be late. Why won't you talk to me?
Oh, Meg, honey, our home is your home for as long as you like.
We could offer you the guest room, provided that it doesn't bother you that my great-uncle Chet died in there.
Oh, I guess not. When did he die?
We think
I think this is also one of the first times Loretta says, Cleveland's wife says something other than,
Yeah, we kind of... She was pretty one-dimensional for a little while. But then we found some more things to do with her. I love the out-of-focus stuff, too. It's great.
You know, I always think... Who the
Chris has no nipples here.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't. They I don't think we couldn't afford them.
Either that or it was a standards issue.
And here's the camera. Camera can't stay off New Meg.
Of course I do, silly. I'm your sister, Meg.
Oh.
I love the glasses. Very Lolita-ish.
Have breakfast naked, and I'm allowed to videotape it.
Ooh, my skin's getting so slippery. Hope I don't pop out of my top.
Just has no idea what to do with himself.
This madam thing was also added very late. This is like, you know, we have different stages which we do rewriting.
I barely remember that show.
Really? Oh, really? Oh,
I remember seeing it in snippets, but what a weird program that was.
Oh, totally. Well, I actually don't remember the program as much as I remember Waylon Flowers and Madam on Hollywood Squares. And it always seems so bizarre to me. But obviously a very successful guy with that doll. Oh, Quagmire.
He's accustomed to having sex on his kitchen counter.
Apparently so.
I make cheerleader because I'm so plain, and I still don't have a date for Friday night, as usual. I'm going upstairs and writing my journal about how I'll never grow big, full breasts like these.
Oh, no.
Do you remember much of this dialogue, Lisa?
Yeah, I remember it now.
Yeah, when it's kind of come back to you.
Yeah.
The camera guy's just racing upstairs.
Yeah, I know. After the hot chick.
Even though she's just going to be by herself in her room.
Writing in her journal.
Oh, Peter's sitcom.
Exactly.
Well, at these prices, I'm not surprised.
And here comes his big catchphrase. Much to the delight of the imagined studio audience.
I think we actually brought in a studio audience for that, believe it or not.
Come on.
Well, I had to be authentic, and I'm completely lying about that. But.
More successful and never answers my letters, but he's still a Baldwin, damn it. And so is Meg. Let's go get her back.
So, Griffins, what can I do for you?
I'll tell you what you can do. You fire that sexy, interesting version of our daughter and make us a family again. Or we walk.
Fire her. She's the highest testing character on the show. Besides, you can't quit. You have a contract.
Oh, yeah? Well, here's what I think of your contract. I think it's awful, and I don't much care for it at all, my good sir. Let's go, Lois. We're out of here.
Well, you put me in a very awkward position, Peter. But I guess I have no choice.
Mom? Dad? I'm home! Who are you?
We're the Griffins.
No, you're not. You're Tom Arnold. And your friend Rusher. And you're, that fat guy from Boogie Nights.
Philip Seymour Hoffman is who she's referring to.
Ah.
Damn you all! Victory is mine! Whose leg jacket
Now,
humped
I don't know how many people got this, but these two lines were specifically chosen because they're sort of emblematic. Very stilted and sort of the typical Stewie and Brian lines. And of course, this is an obvious reference to the pilot. This scene is exactly out of the pilot.
Oh, right.
Just
Yeah,
with,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, Fran Drescher, Tom Arnold doing it.
I think that's Alex doing Fran Drescher.
It is. So ironic, she would say, I do not sound like that.
Oh, Mom. Look, I don't care if you guys embarrass me. I want to come home.
This is also very Family Guy coming up.
Right. This is our moment of shit.
Totally.
Our heart moment.
Well, which we would often mock, just as we're about to do.
Here's a nice creep. I love you, Meg.
I love you, too.
Just...
Hey, Lois, there's
Okay,
a Bible
now this book, if you really think about it, is backward. Books don't open like that.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, which is interesting because the show is animated in Korea, and you read backwards over there. So all of our books.
That actually was a joke, by the way, that I thought for sure the network would make us cut out about him mocking religion.
Mocking the Bible.
Yeah.
They always had trouble with that.
Yeah. So I was happy that it stayed. Hey, I know that guy.
Yeah.
And her too.
Hey, we know all these people.
I know. My God, it's crazy. Gentlemen.
All right.
That was fun.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Except I didn't know who you were talking about half the time, but that's okay.
Walter Murphy, I just saw his name, and he's, of course, famous for The Fifth of Beethoven.
From Saturday Night Fever.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Big hit for old Walter Murphy. And that's your production company. Do you want to tell us why it's called Fuzzy Door?
I'll wait till the next